And we should be live. Let me go ahead and check. Says we are, but are we actually live? Well, we've got ad playing, and the answer is yes, we are in fact live. Awesome. Alright, hello everyone, Ace here, welcome to today's live stream, and today we're going to be playing something a little bit different. Thief Gold, very specifically. So, let's go ahead and start with the intro. Yeah, this is a true classic from 1998. It's actually a updated version of Thief the Dark Project, and I'm kind of hoping that we end up getting it in Thief 2. Oh, ye shall not rob from the house I have built, or commit any theft or unrighteousness, lest ye be struck down and driven into the earth forthwith, and the land of the heathen consume you, the Book of the Stone. Woe be to him that defies the three, for he shall be cast out of the world. Veils of pains and fire. Silence, okay. Alright. So yeah, as you could probably also tell, I do have the HD texture mod installed onto this version of Thief. So, the visuals will be looking better than it would in the vanilla game. We'll be playing this on the standard difficulty, which is Expert. Always play the Thief games on Expert if you can, because it means you now steal. Because yeah, you do have to steal more stuff, but it also means you get more objectives, and there's also more secrets that are shown this way. So yeah, we'll start with the training, because the training also includes some plot elements too, and backstory, and there's some Easter eggs here and there. The essence of balance is detachment. To embrace a cause, to grow fond or spiteful, is to lose one's balance. After which no action can be trusted. Our burden is not for the dependent of spirit, man, the third keeper.
I was a kid. No parents, no home. Running messages and picking pockets to keep my ribs from meeting my spine. One night I saw a man. Folks just passed him by like he wasn't there. I thought he must have something valuable, so I snuck up on him and made a grab.
That's not for you.
Please, sir, I'm hungry. Don't tell the Hammers, I promise.
What is your name, boy?
Garrett.
You have talent, lad.
Let go of me, old man!
To see a keeper is not an easy thing, especially one who does not wish to be seen. We have a need for those as gifted as yourself. If you've grown tired of how you live, then follow me, and we will show you a different way.
Leave me alone!
As you wish.
I caught up with him just before he vanished into the crowd. It was the beginning of a very long education.
Follow the directions of your instructor in order to pass the training tests. Fair enough. Johnny says, how do you knock out guys? Guard, I blackjack him. Snake, sleep or hold with my fist. Dovahkiin. I'm supposed to knock them out? Yeah.
Welcome, young Garrett. In the nearby rooms, I will instruct you in the various skills you will need to survive. Please stay in the entrance area to each room while I explain the room's purpose. When you are ready to begin your lessons, proceed down this hallway to the first room.
Okay.
You must learn how to move unseen. Stay in the shadows. Avoid the light. The indicator on your screen will tell you how visible you are. Try to reach the top of the platform without being seen.
I see you there, lad.
Try again.
Yep.
Remember, stay out of the well-lit areas until you reach the platform.
Yeah, avoid that, because he will see us.
Well done.
I might need to improve the,
Open this door to
I'm
continue.
gonna increase the gamma so you can actually see what's going on there. That should make it visible.
When the door is near the center of your screen, it will light up, indicating that it is selected. To manipulate selected doors and other objects, use them.
Alright.
Good. Proceed down this corridor for your next test.
So now let's see how it looks with the... Okay, now you can
Now
guys
you must
can actually
learn
see
to move
things.
quietly.
Here we go.
Some surfaces are louder
It's
than
a great
others when
game.
walked upon,
Glad to
and
catch
moving
you playing
quickly
it.
makes more
Thank you very
noise
much.
than moving slowly. Listen to your own footsteps to hear how much noise you are making. The instructor will have his back turned. You must get to the top of the platform without being heard.
I think I forgot to turn on EAX. I don't know if this game supports it. I'm pretty sure Thief 2 does, though. And getting EAX to run on this, if it does support it, should be a treat.
Very good. I did not hear you traverse the room.
Beyond this door is a hallway that will lead you to your next task.
May I share a glitch with you? Go ahead. Though it might not be in this version, because I am using the Thief Fix, or T-Fix. The latest version of it.
Now get your weapons. To pick up objects, select them by centering them on screen until they light up. Then use them. Choose your weapon now. Try readying your sword, and then your bow. You can always put them away again if you need your hands free. Now let's go out to the courtyard for some target practice. Ready your bow. Knock an arrow and draw back the string by holding down the attack button. Make sure you draw all the way back, or your shot will not have full power. Take aim, and when you are ready to shoot, release your attack. See if you can hit one of these targets. Good shot. Keep practicing if you wish. When you are ready to proceed, approach the training dummy and ready your sword. Swing at the target with the attack button. A quick tap will give you a slash. Move the tip of your sword to the left of the target for a left slash, and to the right of the target for a right slash. Hold the attack button down, then release for an overhead swing. Try both slashes and the overhead swing on the practice dummy. Good job. You're ready for a live opponent. To practice against your partner, enter the cobbled sparring area. Well done. Keep sparring if you wish. When you are done, leave the sparring area. That's enough sparring for today.
Okay, I'm going to save here because there is an Easter egg here. We need
Please
to
walk over
get
to the table. Would you care for
here.
some refreshment before we move on, young Garrett? Please pick up all of the items on this table.
All right.
Cycle through your inventory to see the objects you have in your pockets. Once an object is displayed, you may use it. Have something to eat if you wish. Then you may proceed. The next test is waiting on the other side of the metal door.
So yeah, there's a little secret here in the form of a basketball court that you can play with. There's also another little thing here as well. So yeah, this game does have the occasional Easter egg. Let's see if we can actually get ourselves a goal. Screw it, I'm gonna cheese it. Okay, and then we'll cheese the other one. Ah yes, there we go. I managed to lose it cheesing it. Holy hell. I am bad at this. Alright, let's try one more time. Yeah. Well, I scored 1, so I'm happy with that. So let's see what the bedroll has. Quotes from the Dark team during the development of Thief the Dark project. Chris, I don't feel like earlier I had no choice. Mac, I should do work. Someone bring me my computer. You know you're lucky, Tom. You know you're lucky I'm not wearing a G-string. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, it's better to suck half as much than never to have sucked at all. Woohoo! Woohoo! I'm the bug fairy, says Mike. Tim, you're half right. All right. Dorian to make. Where are you going with that pumpkin, son? Yeah, I just saved cows. Okay. Just think around November 5th it will be tragically funny and suicidally grin no matter what. Alright. Don't you be quoting me, you scurvy landlubber. Arr! Pirates don't say quote. Could use some paprika. Paprika's the happy spice. I want to take damage and possibly even shout when I take damage. That can be arranged. You know I'm wearing tights right now. You are one Aquarius freak. You know, part of me wishes that's the first time someone told me that this week. Okay. I don't know which flow brushes to delete. I just suggest you blast them all and let God sort them out. Why don't we all just Xerox our asses and ship that? So Laura says that my ranting is environmental sound and not speech. What's that buzzing noise? Greatly affects one's workflow when one dies. Yes, it would. Guns don't kill people. Slay events kill people. Where does the player arm come from? Well, there's a mommy player arm and a daddy player arm. And they both love each other very much, and daddy oh dear. Maybe that he finds the sound of Aero entering his body slightly suspicious. Okay. Is map.pcxu? It's not identically me. Well, I didn't mean it in this is in his office sense. You're a Newtonian grinder. I'm a what? It's like an organ grinder, but without the... Okay. Should have 5 servings of fruit a day. Dorian, you're my fruit of the day. We want the end game to be the climax of the mission, and you can't sustain... God damn it. I'm not sure I can say all these on stream, but I can definitely have them visual, I think. Maybe stupid, but it's a well-oiled stupidity. It has a certain je ne sais quoi, but I don't know what it is. Management. The team bananas will be kept in my office until they ripen so that Mike doesn't eat them. Thank you. I had 4 of these points to Big Cup full of coffee today and actually saw and spoke to God, and he likes how the project's going. Good to know that God is a big Thief fan. My arm won't come off. Okay. It all came down to sheep. I revoke your brain. Your arm's only physical when you're thinking about it. Tim, there are no licking attacks in this game. It's an unnatural thing to get back up from the dead anyways. The physics system is a harsh mistress. It can be, but it's a fun one too in this game. I think that said, what is frequency count? Okay. The physics system, okay. Orion is literal about everything. No, I'm not. Everything is just too strong a word to use. Nobody uses the word truly. I know, I'm just feeling gruntled. Next thing you know, you'll be plussed. Says, but that has the velocity. Yeah, I get killed all the time these days. Hey, where'd the humans go? I'm very wary of dangers of stacking objects myself. Enough dancing, more singing. There's a fine line between serenity and envy. If you're talking about me, I didn't touch the brain. Okay. Tim, it's like fingernails on the chalkboard of your soul. In my level, I've been using a bush and a rolling pin as a lockpick. Okay. To quote, the quote list sure isn't going to help me convince my mom I'm not gay. Alright, I think we can't actually go back, because if I'm not mistaken, they closed... No, they didn't.
The door is locked, but the key from the table will open it. To unlock the door, select the key in your inventory.
See, this is why we save. So I could just
That's
do
enough
this.
sparring for today. Please walk over to the table. Would you care for some refreshment before we move on, young Garrett? Please pick up all of the items on this table. Good. Now head down this hallway to get to your next test. Now you will learn new movement skills. First, climb the rope by jumping onto it. Move while looking up or down to climb up or down the rope. Turn to change your facing. If you jump again, you will release the rope. Now climb the rope to get to the top of the platform. Well done. Run and jump across the gap to the other side of the stream. Good jump. This obstacle is easy to
keepers
climb.
were training
if you
me
know
to be
how.
one of
First,
them.
move close to the
But
wall.
I found other
Next,
uses
jump
for
to
those
grab the edge
skills.
of the wall and pull yourself up. Good job. I am most pleased with your progress. You have passed.
There we go. Anyways, let's read this now. If it's still in this version, then you can time your jump in a chain bunny hop to get great speed. Patched out in Thief 2, just watch running into a wall at speed. It's mostly useless as it isn't stealthy, but great for larger maps or backtracking. Fair enough. Now imagine these conversations being had while Sam Fisher is sneaking around earning his pay for being invisible. I think that's sad. What is the... Okay. Forgive me, Lord, for I have enjoyed many rap songs and violent video games. God, that is not a sin. It's not? Not at all. I enjoy the Thief games. I say that's not a sin. Alright, now we can continue to the next mission. The most promising acolyte left us, not out of the lesser folly of sentiment, but the greater folly of anger. His heart was clouded and his balance was lost, but his abilities were unmatched. Even then we knew to watch him most carefully. Keeper animals.
I have a simple job planned for this evening. Break into a guarded mansion, steal another fat nobleman's priceless trinket, and leave quietly. Lord Bafford is out of town, and rumor has it that the captain of his house guard went with him as a bodyguard. The time is ripe for a bit of burglary. The front gate of Lord Bafford's manor is always guarded, and the main street is far too exposed. But Cuddy tells me there's a better way in, around to the side, more out of the way. One guard, and likely no witnesses to complicate matters. The piece Cuddy wants is a scepter. Silver, jewels, the usual adornments. It should command a high price. Bafford, like most of his kind, probably keeps his treasures on the top floor of the place, close to his heart, and far from his servants. No point in waiting. I have Cuddy's old sketches of the place, and everyone who's going to be asleep inside already is. It's time to begin.
Sneak into Lord Bafford's manor and case the place. The well house in the back is your best bet. If you can get the key from the guard, blackjacking or pickpocketing him would be the quietest. Find Lord Bafford's prized jewel scepter and redistribute it to yourself. Try to do it without causing too much commotion. In addition to pinching the scepter, steal 700 worth of valuables while you're in the manor. Don't kill anyone while you're on the job. No servants, no guards, no pets, no one. Once you've achieved your other objectives, get out of the manor house and back to the city streets. Simple enough. Wonder what changing the difficulty does. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, okay. But we're playing on max difficulty anyways. I don't think there's much in the way of secrets here that provide you monetary rewards. I think it's just some new ways to traverse the map. So, I'm gonna hide that.
Hey, I'm going
A
to
few
the
too
bear
many
pit
to try to get
tomorrow.
by here.
You want to come with? Couldn't pay me enough. What? You soft belly. The bears have got these new muzzles with underslung cheek spikes. Last time I was there, there was a real eye gouging. Nah. It makes me sick. When I was a kid. Huh. Surprised you're even in this job.
Oh, the blood, it just turns my poor tummy.
Shut up, you taffer. You want blood? You should have been there years ago. Tell you, the bears then, they were something to see. Those bears, they didn't need no cheek spikes and razor collars and paw hooks and all that knifery you straps to them now. No paw hooks? What'd they do? Just bump into each other? Huh? Nah. The bears back then, they had claws as long as your finger and wicked teeth. Bears? You're toughing me. They look pretty mangy harmless, as long as they're not wearing harness. That's why I can't stand the pits now. You don't know what you missed. They just don't make bears like they used to. Whoa! Killer bears! Would have liked to see that.
Yep, killer bears would like to see that. I'm gonna make sure. So yeah, there is audio acceleration as an option, NEAX and all that. So I'll have to turn that on for the next video for sure. For now, we'll do it like this, I guess. I just forgot to turn it on last time, and we'll also be able to improve the amount of stuff. See if there's anything of note in this. There might be some pockets to pick or something, so this is one of those games, after all, where it does pay to explore. Now, I haven't played this game in a very long time. I don't play Thief 1 as much as I do Thief 2, so this is probably going to be a case of me not really having anywhere near... So yeah, I'm probably going to be a little bit on the rustier side in this compared to Thief 1, but, you know. Let's continue.
How's it going?
Yeah, the guards out here are also not immediately hostile to you. Which makes sense, you're not actually committing any
Still would be
crime.
nice to get the drop on him.
Not really necessary.
Hey there!
Could you possibly be any more
What's
helpful?
with the crazy getup?
Down we go. Now, there is a secret around here somewhere, if I remember correctly. And it has to deal with a room with spiders, if I remember correctly. So, I'll be able to find that. Have you played the Black Parade, the fan campaign for this? I have not played that yet. I need to, though. I've heard enough about it to know I need to. Some moments in this game shows they were still working out the formula. Correct. Yeah, this is this is an old experimental case here where they were still figuring everything out, so. Okay, so I guess this is the only room here. Let's see. So it must be a different area where you
inside at last.
The sir could really beef up security some.
What do you mean? What's wrong with us?
Well, we're fine. But I've been thinking we should watch the outsides more.
That's stupid. People to worry about there on the inside.
No, then you catch them before they get inside, you taffer.
Oh!
Alright, we'll knock these guys out. And we'll also begin the save scumming immediately. So I feel like this could be going very bad very quickly if we're not careful.
Who's...
Okay, they're both down for the count. Don't have to worry about them. There is some loot over there if I can get to it. The AI can, if I remember correctly, detect dudes that have been knocked out, so you do have to be careful about that. So I have seen them do that, I think. Don't see any loot in there. It's always pays to check because sometimes someone dropped a ring or something down there and this isn't a case where you have to steal absolutely everything like in Thief 3 either, but you do want to check and find stuff, especially on the highest difficulty, in order to make sure you can progress. Let's see, how would I... Let's check the map here. Not much on the basement. Cool. So I'm guessing the play is going to be find a route around here. Hey son, are you staying in the shadows and avoiding the light? Yes, yes we are. Triad says it's stellar, has the best script rating and mission I've ever played in Thief, and those are not my favorite type of mission. Johnny says, hey, to Rainer, as opposed to Splinter Cell Pandora tomorrow, where he did the opposite. Yes. Let's see what we can find here. A vase.
Since I'm in
first
here,
bit of
I might
money.
as well pick up something for myself.
I know there are guards that traverse this area too, so we have to be careful. Someone's asleep over there. That brings us back to there. And since they're in bed, they might not even think that they're knocked out. Okay, I'll knock out these three real quick.
He's right here! Help!
Get me! Hurry! Over here!
No, you don't. Come
Save
here.
me.
There we go. That could have gone better, but it certainly could have gone a whole lot worse. I could hear someone whistling, so I know there is something going on somewhere. Okay, I do not like this light at all. Let's continue, but be a bit careful. shoot. He's heading this way, so I need to take cover back in here. See if he even can see over here. If he goes into this room, then it'll be an excellent case of us being able to knock him out. But I don't. He is heading this way, so that is going to be a good chance. If I can just get that. Oh, he's going away from me. Come back here, you. Okay. Well, that was a slight waste of a water arrow, I guess, but I'm fine with the outcome. The texture pack here is really earning its paycheck, that's for sure. To all staff, the Sir will be taking his dinner and evening out tonight, so domestics and manservants have the night free. Housekeep is still expected to finish the quarters and the general polish. The house guard is not to find this an opportunity to shirk. Lapses will be brought up with the Sir. Cedric. Listening for more dudes. Okay, this is the dining quarters, which means down you go. This is valuable. That, not so much. So we got some money and some food out of this. Cedric, please speak to the cook about last night's dinner. Well, technically, the menu conformed to my instructions. I suspect that the lamb was somewhat older than this spring's, and I am in no way fooled by his practice of warming the salad to disguise wilting. If cook is incapable of finding adequate ingredients, he can be replaced. If he offers those same excuses about the stone market shortages, please remind him that the grocery budget is a good 50% above last year's figures, and even he should be able to procure adequate victuals at those prices. Lord Bafford. The soundtrack is good for setting you on edge slightly. Looks like a storage room overall. Now there should be another guard around somewhere, which is why...
Who goes there?
He is very drunk. We might be able to knock him out easily.
Who the hell?
I think he's dead. That ain't good. Yep. Fine game. Well, this is a good opportunity for me to turn the audio channels up to max so we can better appreciate it. There we are, since I forgot to do that. Let's see. Hardware acceleration. Yep, that's getting turned on. Now we can continue. Does it? Yes, it does. Perfect. So he's drunk. I'm going to avoid dealing with him that way. We'll instead find the other guard, knock him out.
Hey,
shoot!
Where'd you come from? You're dog meat.
Okay, we'll do it this way then. Oh!
Guards! Back up!
Well, I can't knock him out proper, apparently, at that point. So I'm going to do that differently and correctly. I think the play here is... That ain't going to cut it. Shoot. Alright, a little bit of stealth went a long way there. Okay, looks like a good way to exfiltrate, but not what I need right this second, so let's continue. There's a guard up there. It looks like there's going to be one probably traversing this hallway. Some money. Oh shoot, that ain't good.
Come out and fight me!
All right, where are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that differently and correctly. So, he's probably... Okay, that's where they came from. There's another dude that's probably in here somewhere. Okay, we already read that. Alright, I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna try catching whatever this dude is by surprise. Knocking him out will make the job a little bit easier. Oh shoot. That is not gonna work, so we need to do a different route. They're probably, actually, now that I think about it, upstairs, which means I can slightly get away with some stuff down here, hopefully, and not have them notice immediately. Yeah, these texture improvements are really earning their pay, that's for sure. Okay, let's steal this. I'm now about... Alright. Anyways, that is a significant chunk of the money that or loot I'd need to steal acquired. So that's... Oh, that ain't good. I could probably get whoever's here knocked out easily enough. You know you can tilt what, right? Yes. Yes, I can. Shoot. That was close! But I got him.
I wonder if he reads them or if it's just for show.
Alright, let's see what we got. Milordy Bafford. Speaksy Selduginie. What did you bid? Dreckbound the Hammerhearts ha been afoot, a skulk a ferreting about, grabbing many a one to vanish in the cold stone down below their 4G chain cells. Tooks they your dealer, Tarqui, in their clutches night past, and 2 patrons as well, named Lazal and Ryan, scupped up as they left, and these not the first, cries Ginny. Little wonder then if Dreckbound grows sparse come these days. Of course the lack o' blame to one hand, but I gave Ginny a firm understandsy, blood and doom and the whole book, and so he'll be learning him all he can about how to turn the hammers off him. Never you fear about your Victoria. Nothing yet. Walks she an inch above the ground, for all the dirt of her footprints I have found. Dominic. It's a whack. Yo, I'm not sorry. All the steampunk stuff disappointed me as a kid, loving the medieval era. Always felt the game kinda cheated me. This map was the demo level I constantly played as a kid, and sadly this is the most low-tech medieval level of them all. To be fair, I think we just found a lore explanation. This guy is allied with the pagans, it seems, so he would naturally not be a fan of tech, it seems. Lord Bafford, a recent delivery of antiquities from Bone, contains several items which we felt might be of interest to you. Descriptions follow, but you are welcome to drop by our shop to examine them, or other goods in person. An ornamental scepter, 3 feet in length. The body of the stave is weirwood, carved in the star and dot pattern. 6 inches of the ferrule and 5 inches of the grip are bound with burnished copper, overlaid by an ink and glaze varnish. The crowning feature of this magnificent piece, however, is the 6-inch teardrop cut cloudstone, one of the finest of its type we have seen. A treasure box of 2 feet by 3 feet of silver birchwood. The lid is of inlaid perline and onyx, in a maze pattern carved into the wood. The feet are lion paws, each clutching a crystal globe. Inside of the box contains 2 principal compartments, one with glass shelves and one without. Beneath the compartments is a lockable 2-inch false button for your most valuable treasures. Grimworth and Deperini, 5 fine antiquities and precious relics. But yeah, for all my 3 years of English philosophy studies, I have no clue what ye old English letters say in this game. You mean this? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that... Well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure that the pagans speak here is not really... Ah, there's the guard. I need to be stealthy. Okay, I'm gonna try sneaking here. Hopefully this is the...
Noise stopped. Guess it was nothing.
He's gonna see me from this. I might have a shot, though, from here.
What do I see? Hey!
Darn it, he went this way. Well, that's okay. We knocked him out anyways. And we can eat all the food and recover our health that way. Save me... Oh, shit, there's another one. That ain't good. To hide here. Hopefully he does.
Hey, someone taffing about.
Oh, that ain't good at all. Well, I knocked out the second guard at least. We're closing in on the monetary amount. That's good. But yeah, it's neat that you find out part of the reason that there's an in-game explanation for why this manor isn't as fancy, and it's because the dude's a paganist. Okay, do I have any... I do have keys. I shall use them.
Hello? Is someone there?
Well, you can't hit what you can't see, right?
Get back here, you coward.
Knock this dude out, and then we can continue.
All right, you're in for it now, thief.
How did he not notice me that well? I was hoping I could try stealing that, because it looked like it could be made of valuable material, but, yeah, that probably... Well, any guard that was near was certainly stirred up by that sound, so...
It's a throne room. How pretentious can you get?
Well, we now have the scepter. So that's something, alright. Let's see if he's got any other really notable valuables. Bathtub here. No rings or anything like that. Maybe there's some goodies in here, though. Alright, we'll see about this then. Ah. Well, that completes that objective. Alright, let's see what our objectives are at now. We could complete the mission right now if we really want, but I know there's a lot more loot to be found.
Can't hear it anymore. Probably nothing.
Well, you didn't use the secret passage behind the tapestry. Yeah, I forgot about that. Or knew there were 2 secret passages here, so... Knocking this guy out shouldn't be too much of a problem. He's down for the count. Yeah, that looks like a trap if there ever was one. Okay, it looks like that area is cleared. What about over here? Some food. Well, I can heal up with the bread again. Even more loot acquired. That's nice. So this actually has a shadow on it, too. That's neat. That was close. Let's go ahead and head in here.
Something there.
I need to.
Must have been nothing. Must have been rats.
you? Nothing to be seen now.
He's walking this way. No, he's not. So now's my big shot.
Did you stop at once and put your hands up?
I would have had this guy too if it wasn't for him turning at the worst possible moment. Okay, let's see how far back we went. Okay, that doesn't look too terrible.
Someone there? Nothing now.
Now I'll save, and from there it should be a simple matter.
Did you see something?
Okay, these guys are down. Now let's see what's up here. Some more food and some more money. So that's nice. Got some more bread and a carrot. Okay, with them out of the picture, go back into these rooms and see if there's anything else in any of them. Oh yes, that should be. Nope, not that one. But you did say there was one here that was a secret, so I can just keep looking for it and find it. Worth a shot. Alright. The way he holds up, my mind keeps making me think Garrett is holding a flashlight. Oh, you mean the... Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Fair enough. A little bit of metal there. Alright, I guess... Well, how are we on the loot? Let's find out. I know there's still a fair bit more of this level to explore, so we shall, just for the sake of it. And I think after we're done with this mission is when we call it. Yeah, I know it's only the first mission plus the tutorial, but... Still, fun start of it, and we can do much more in future streams, of course. So I'm fine with that myself. But it's more of an alternative way to get to the scepter room from above. Okay. Stop! You violated law, Garrett. Wrong game. Young Garrett, you are paid to be invisible. Garrett, wrong game too. There's another dude around here somewhere.
Been imagining things.
Sounds like he's up there. So I need to get up there to deal with this dude. Ah, here we go. Nope. Well, maybe, actually. Okay, I see him in the window there, so we'll deal with him there.
Over there!
Oh, that is unfortunate. Alright. I'll wait till he heads out of the room and then we'll be golden. Okay. He doesn't actually go onto the carpet, so... They're knocked out now. We're good on that front. I can check upstairs here, see if there's anything else of note up here. Probably something, you would think. Yep, here we go. Some more money. Useful, definitely. And... here. Technically, I could be the ultimate smartass and leave this level right out the front gate, which is probably what I'm going to do. Just for the laughs. Alright. But it did mention something else, though, that little treasure box thing. I'm curious to see if I can find it. Alright, we already went through that, of course, so... Yeah, I'm just at the point right now of exploring the rest of the level to see what else I can find. Let's try over here. Ah, this'll do. I think we are pretty much at the stage of heading back now because I think we've found everything we need to in here, so there's still plenty more loot, I'm sure, but yeah, we're good. You move the lamp and the painting uncovers lamp. So, okay, well, yes, it was that bedroom. So it's gonna be this bedroom right here. Over this way. Yeah, I'm still a little rusty. Move the lamp. Not that one. Not that one. Oh, this is the one with the skull. Said it was in here somewhere, right? Either of those. Yeah, I don't think I see it in here, so... I may be wrong, sorry. Okay, fair enough. Well, if you're wrong, you're wrong. But hey, that's alright. Well, we checked anyways. Probably is in a different room anyways. There is the throne room here, which might have secrets. In fact... just for the sake of it, let's see if there's anything else around here that it could be potentially. Just gong just alarms the guards. Okay, fair enough. Alright, well, I think we're good to pretty much head out and call this mission. What do we have here? Wonder if that little area that we saw earlier was some sort of safe room or something. Could be. Yes, it was, and there was more loot to be had. Cash pit, Sunny Fair, Trust payment, Sunny Fair, Ramirez, Sunny Fair, shopping. Dealers, direct barn, loan, interest payments. And then, okay. What the hell is going on with direct bound? Even if he's grafting, he damn well ought to be more subtle than this. It's not turned around in another week. Toss it up to Ramirez as breach. Yeah, it does look like he's kind of cheesing the numbers, isn't it? And lining his own pockets. Well, yeah, we definitely found more loot there, so that's good. Alright, so I think we're all set. We have the septum. We have the loot and then some. And we have plenty the map explored. I don't think there's much that we didn't explore at this point. So, but yeah, it's very clear that I'm sure some, well, it looks like it's more of a vault than a proper safe room, but that's fine. I mean, it makes sense that you could argue they're very similar in concepts when you think about it, so. Could be something in here that we can move and potentially get a painting or something, so. Or it could just be a secret from a different level in the game. Who knows? Oh well. I think we're good to go and call it, so. Yeah, let's go ahead and start heading downstairs. There is another guard around here somewhere, so we should try now knocking him out. I don't know what's down there per se, so. Let's see, is there any other places I could have visited but haven't? Just for the sake of completionist. I wonder who did the art of painting, of the painting in this game. Don't know. But it is one of those settings where it's very possible that they have an in-depth explanation for it and all, you know, what with this being. Okay, there could be. Alright, this might be a mistake, but let's try it. We're going to be funny by running right out the front gate. That's right. Come to Papa. All three of you. Sorry, guys, but I made it out. I'm safe. Can I ask you the bitrate you stream at? Why is it not that good? I try to keep it, well, I try to keep it as high as I can get it, basically. So, wonder who did the art of the painting in this. Yeah. Alright, so we're good on that. Let's have a look here. We did find most of the loot. There is still 300 pieces of loot left, but that's okay. I think we're just going to go... It is just for reference. Alright. Let's actually... Yeah, I think we're at a good stopping point here, so... Oh, shoot. I need to... Okay, so what I'm going to do... See how far we were on that. Okay, that just brings us right to here. So we know there is just 300 left of loot. That's... I mean... I don't know what left would there be to steal up here, unless there's something downstairs I missed. Very possible to be... Oh, this is probably a secret. Or not. Alright, well. Yeah, I think I'm going to get ready to call the stream anyways, so... But I will check the bitrate just to be safe, but I'm pretty sure I try to keep it as high as possible. It's just... I'll just have a quick look just for reference, I think. Just... I think that's good. Actually, there might be some guards up here I can mess with or something. You never knew. That just brings us all the way up. Alright, but yeah, I think we're going to get ready to go ahead and call it anyways, because as good as it is, yeah, I think we've pretty much... Well, there is still $300 or 300 in loot left to find. But I don't think it's that big of a deal to leave that loot because I don't know where it is at this point. And, well, we could spend a lot longer looking around for it. I think it'll be fine just to go ahead and call the stream as is. So, yeah. Oh, the save was a perfect stopping point anyways, so yeah, I think we'll go ahead and call it there. So yeah, this has been Ace. I hope you, and just for the sake of it, I will show you guys the bitrate, just for context sake. Let me find it real quick, hold on. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I could. Yeah, the maximum video. I could set the ignore thing on, but the settings show me that at least when it comes to the video itself, I'm going with, well, I guess it's determined by what YouTube recommends for the most part, but I am trying to go with up to 15,000 kilobytes a second, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, 15,000 kilobytes a sec. So 15,000 kilobytes a sec is what I try going with. So, but I am going to fix that if that is the case and it's just not streaming that good. So yeah, this has been Ace. I hope you enjoyed watching me play some more, or some Thief Gold, as much as I've enjoyed playing it, and I hope to see you all again soon. Sorry. So, yeah, that is plenty. It's just the problem is that the YouTube, I think, it's got a setting, so YouTube determines the bitrate, and I think that's what's going on, is that the bitrate from YouTube, or thanks to YouTube, the bitrate is much lower than it would be otherwise. So that's probably the problem right there. But yeah, in any case though, like I said, this has been Ace. Hope you've enjoyed watching me play some Thief Gold as much as I've enjoyed playing it, and I hope to see you all again soon. Until then, take care. Ace.